Hey guys, Adam Fenig here with Fenig Equipment. You're tuned into the Talking Shed. As you can see, I'm in the shop again today, and the guys have been busy building all kinds of stuff. You saw that chicken litter bander that we talked about there yesterday. Now they're busy building a 40-foot, 16-row Dawn Pluribus strip till bar. So let's turn this thing around, talk about the row units, talk about what this thing is designed to do, and dig into this particular toolbar. So you've seen us do plenty of videos on this row unit. A lot of the videos that we've done had the knife in here. This particular toolbar is going to be set up with the coulter system. The difference is when you're running the coulters, you've got these cast arms that come in. You can see they each come in at an angle there. And whenever you're running the knife, you've got straight blades mounted here, whereas with the coulter, you offset the coulters and you offset these rear spider wheels or depth wheels, whatever you want to call them. They play a big role in a lot of things. But then you can also notice this dry fertilizer tube. So what this customer is going to be doing is he's going to be towing a cart behind this unit and blowing dry fertilizer down into this strip here in the spring. This is going to be a spring pass. This bar is headed to New York, and he's going to, of course, make these strips and plan on top of it with his fertility banded. But let's dig into this row unit a little bit. Airbag down pressure, air cylinder right there on these trailing row cleaners behind that front cutter. So you've got the front cutter, you've got the trailing row cleaners that are adjusted with this air cylinder, and then these blades, because they each come in kind of at an angle, they're designed to clear out this bottom. Because they're offset and they're each cutting in here at an angle, they're going to end up lifting this bottom out whenever they're coming through. So you'll get that dirt coming up, and then that dirt gets into these wheels. And these wheels serve a couple purposes. They do have a depth gauge component to them, but then they also do a lot of that tilling or breaking up of the clods, kind of like a rolling basket in a way. These fingers are going to be spinning super fast, and basically as they're moving, they're going to take those dirt clods and they're going to hit them up against this shield, and then the shield's going to lay all that dirt right down here in this band. It's going to make a very, very nice strip. We're using a Yetter 3-point double frame 7x7 toolbar. Super heavy duty, stout bar. You can see it's got the double frame. It's got the hydraulic down pressure to the wings, huge cylinders. That's a heck of a toolbar, and that's what's required on a toolbar, or with units of this weight and this size, I guess you could say. Something like this, you're going to be doing a lot of strip tilling at 7+ mile an hour. You can cover some serious acres. You can see we have a few row units to do here. Had to make some modifications here to the toolbar, drill some holes here, so we're going to need a plate right here to bump that out. But looking really good. This project came together real well. These units just showed up the other day. There's a couple units left on the pallet yet from the factory. Taking them off, getting them bolted up here, getting this 3-point bar built. It's going to take everything that Deutz 250 wants to lift this thing when we're done. But yeah, a lot going on with this row unit. Like I said, you've seen these a lot of times with that knife feature. With the knife would sit right here, and then it would have straight blades mounted directly opposite of each other right here. And then these arms are directly across from each other as well. So this one would be set back, and then there would be two arms that come straight down with the knife in the center. You've seen a lot of those too. So a lot going on with this toolbar, and we'll try and get you guys some footage of this thing in the field too. But for late February, this was on the priority to get built and get headed out to New York, because this is a spring pass. So we're getting all the air lines hooked up, so they go down here to the rows. This one goes down to that airbag. These two go up to that air cylinder. They come up here real nice and tidy in this clean column, and we'll just start connecting them together. We're just using a standard clean sweep electric air compressor to run this whole thing. And then he's going to have a control system for his down pressure and a control system for his row cleaners as well. So working on tying all that together right now. There we've got a few rows that are tied together. So that's what we're doing today in the shop, getting this 40-footer built and ready to head to New York. Thanks for tuning in.